In that video, she talks about my relationship with my husband. Before we get into that, let's look at a clip about one of her past relationships. I decided to pay her that same respect.
Jen, which is what she liked to be called. And Jen and I met, I was 34, and Jen was just 22 because her birthday's in June and we met in July. And we met through a pane of glass because she was an inmate and I was the commissary manager. And we were having
I don't think that's legal.
with our radios. This girl came up to me, come up to my window, and she said her radio. Now, at this point, we're hearing all about the radios, and I said, listen, I am happy to replace that radio if you would go ahead and leave a note for me on the commissary sheet so that I remember to bring the radio next week because we don't have any radios right now. So she leaves the window, and I'm working with 3 inmates. So my employees were the inmates, and they're called trustees. And one of them was a really nice-looking kid, and his name was Richard. I'm not going to give you his last name, but his name was Richard. And I had said to him, wow, she's really cute, you know. She looks like she's about 12 years old, but she's really cute.
I'm sorry, what?
I say it for him, you know, to just...
12 years old, okay.
So the next week comes around, and I'm getting commissary sheets. She comes up to the window, and I really don't even notice her. She hands over her commissary sheet, and there's something about the radio on it. But she signed it something about like being like 12 years old. So
her face.
I smiled when I was reading it, and when I looked up, she looked up at the same time because she was looking at obviously at me reading it, and our eyes met, and I had a big grin on my face.